Hey, what's up, man? I'm Josh Baer from Twisted Pixel. I am the CCO, creative director, and we're looking at Wilson's Heart here for the Oculus Rift.
So what were your goals heading into this VR experience?
Just to make it awesome, dude. We saw those Rift controllers, the touch, and as soon as we saw those, we have an idea we think would be really good for this, and can we kind of put you in the game? Everyone's always saying that, but what's a cool way to do that? And that's really been the thrust kind of moving forward.
So what is this game about?
Yeah, so you play a 65-year-old man named Robert Wilson, and he wakes up in a hospital. He has no idea why he's there, and you're trying to get out. And it's kind of a throwback to the old 40s Universal monster movies. It's all black and white. It kind of tries to put you in that film noir experience.
What challenges does being that age open up from a gameplay perspective when you're usually playing young people?
Yeah, as far as the one-to-one, nothing, but I think there's something about being an older character in a game instead of a Nathan Drake or like a kind of hip, young, cool type of character. It just makes it a little more interesting, and some of the limitations that you can kind of play into the narrative a little bit because, you're an old guy, you can't punch as good or you can't run as fast, so it's been interesting.
Talk a little about the exploration, what people are going to be walking through, and the depth of this game.
Yeah, so we're trying to go big with this. This is trying to take like a console narrative and put it into the VR experience. So instead of a 20-minute experience that you do over and over, this is constantly new all the time. New gameplay, new characters you meet, different types of combat, different types of exploring, puzzle solving, all types of stuff like that. So really trying to push it.
You said this demo is about 45 minutes long. Talk a little about what people are doing in this demo.
Yeah, so the demo is the very beginning of the game. Wilson wakes up in the hospital, doesn't know why he's there, and he's trying to explore a little bit, and he realizes something's off about the hospital. So there's lots of direct points to kind of get to where you need to go, but there's also a lot of stuff to just kind of play around with and explore. There's some back narrative story stuff that if you find it, it kind of enriches the story. If you don't, you're not gonna miss out on anything, but it's really cool to kind of find those extra little things.
What has Oculus Touch opened up for you guys creatively?
Man, it's a whole new type of gameplay experience. I mean, it's not that a lot of the experience is not that they can't be done on a controller, but when you wear the controllers, the touch controllers, and it's actually your hands, it's just a whole new experience. So we have for instance, a part in the game where you look in the mirror and you see yourself as Wilson, and you can look and you can touch things on your head, and that's just a totally different thing, right? So really cool stuff, and that's just opened up a lot of new gameplay stuff for us.
Talk a little about some of the voice actors you brought on board from Hollywood.
Yeah, some really good ones, man. We have a Peter Weller as the main character, Wilson, so you are Peter Weller as Wilson in the game. Fantastic guy, great actor. We have Rosario Dawson, also a great person. She's a character in the game, and Alfred Molina. So we have a really strong cast. We have some other actors that we haven't announced yet who are also very cool that'll be coming in a couple months. We'll announce them too.